We are coming on the air tonight with some breaking news out of Savannah where a man has been shot.
And here's what we know so far. We want to show you the video from the scene. This is near Largo Drive and Abercorn Street, near a barber shop and a gas station. Savannah Alderman Curtis Pertee says a man was shot in the 11,700 block of Largo Drive. He says the man's injuries are not life-threatening and he has been taken to the hospital. Pertee says this appears to be an isolated, targeted shooting. Police have not released any information about a suspect or what led up to it. We are working to learn more. Well, Chatham County Police say one man was stabbed, then the alleged attacker was shot. Police say 47-year-old Kevin Ramage is in custody facing an aggravated assault charge. Investigators say it started around 6:45 last night on Sandbar near Shad Road, close to the Bryan County and Chatham line. The victim told police he arrived on a jet ski when Ramage confronted him. He says as he tried to leave, Ramage stabbed him. Police say the victim then pulled out a gun and fired, hitting Ramage. Now, the victim left on his jet ski and met law enforcement and EMS at Morgan's Bridge. Ramage was dropped off at a nearby fire station, then taken to the hospital. Police say Ramage will be served with an aggravated assault warrant and then transferred to the Chatham County Detention Center.
Developing now in Bryan County, Highway 144 is back open after a school bus crash in Richmond Hill. Some students were seen leaving the scene with their parents while others got onto another bus. The crash involved an SUV and a pickup truck, which was heavily damaged. This all happened as students were being taken home for the day. Georgia State Patrol, Bryan County Police, Fire, EMS all responding. No word yet on any injuries or what caused the crash.
Continuing coverage now, a jury is now seated in the trial of the last remaining suspect charged in the 2021 murder of DJ Fields. Testimony is set to begin tomorrow. As WSAV's Andrew Davis tells us, much of today's focus was on one potential witness and whether the jury will hear from them.
After 5 years, the fifth suspect in DJ Fields' killing is officially in court to face a jury. Messiah Anderson was only 15 years old when this case started back in 2021. Now he's facing charges as an adult, one of three people allegedly in the car at the time when those shots were fired that killed the Bluffton High football player. Messiah Anderson will be the focus for the next few days of testimony in the murder trial, but today, another one of the suspects in that killing took center stage. Jimmy Green, who pleaded guilty to murder and is serving 40 years in prison for firing some of those fatal shots, says he does not want to testify against his friend. Green's attorney believes his client could incriminate himself on the stand and face even more legal trouble. 14th Circuit Solicitor Duffy Stone says Green shouldn't be worried about that.
I'm not charging Jimmy Green with any other charges, period. He is currently in prison for 40 years. He receives a day-for-day sentence on that. I have no intention of pursuing anything against Jimmy Green for anything he would say.
I appreciate the solicitor's representations in the office of the court. He has no interest in further prosecuting, but those representations, frankly, Your Honor, aren't good enough. It's not that I'm disputing Mr. Stone's word. It's the potential for jeopardy that matters.
The judge will rule on those motions that were brought up today, and then the jury will also hear opening arguments in this case, which could take several days to finish. If he's convicted, Messiah Anderson could face life in prison. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Yemassee police say a shooting that left two people dead appears to be a murder-suicide. It happened at a home on Mixon Street and Zoller Street, that area. That's where police initially responded to reports of a woman being shot. After securing the home and searching, officers found a man inside with a gunshot wound. Police say their preliminary investigation points to murder-suicide. Their identities have not yet been released. SLED is now assisting with the investigation, which remains active.
Happening tonight, Rincon city leaders are expected to vote on a proposed property tax increase of 100%. The city is considering a millage rate of 2.323 mils after years with a rate of 0. City leaders say the change is needed to keep up with Rincon's growth and replace the current flat $240 fee on properties. The proposal has drawn pushback from some residents, especially seniors and people living on fixed incomes. WSAV's Isabella Baez is at tonight's meeting. She will bring you the final vote and reaction from residents. That is coming up on News 3 at 10 and 11.
WSAV is your local election headquarters, and tomorrow South Carolina voters will head back to the polls for a special Republican runoff. Interim Senator Darlene Graham made a final push in the Low Country yesterday, meeting with dozens of supporters at Bricks on Boundary in Beaufort. Graham said she wanted one more chance to speak face-to-face with Low Country voters before the big day. She also talked about the president's endorsement, saying she couldn't be more grateful for his support.
It was surreal. It was absolutely amazing. It was an honor. Super excited to have his support and his endorsement. My goal is to try to get out and meet as many people in South Carolina as I can to know what's important to them, what's important to the voters, because I want to earn their vote.
Meanwhile, her opponent, Representative Ralph Norman, kept a lower profile over the weekend. In a recent interview, Norman said he believes President Trump chose not to endorse him because Norman backed Nikki Haley during the presidential campaign.
Surprised that he didn't endorse you?
I really was. And I called him. I said, Mr. President, I like your endorsement. And he said, you know, the Haley thing came up, and I said, I don't apologize for that.
He brought it up.
Yeah. And I said, that's fine. It's such a thing as loyalty.
Despite that, Norman says he believes his relationship with President Trump is still good. Another major upgrade is coming to Savannah Hilton Head International Airport, with more than $4 million federal dollars going toward work. Now that money will be used to reconstruct one of the airport's taxiways, the path planes use to move between runways and the terminal. It's the latest in a series of multi-million-dollar investments at the airport. Just this May, another $10 million was announced for terminal upgrades. And in 2024, the airport received more than $11 million for taxiway construction. The newest round of money comes from the FAA through the bipartisan infrastructure law.
And all that investment in airports also means a continued need for the people who keep planes in the air. Georgia's airports generate more than $73 billion for the state's economy, with more than 100 public airports across the state. Now a local program is working to train more pilots. Savannah Aviation is partnering with Savannah Tech and Ogeechee Tech, giving students hands-on training to learn the basics. The program includes ground training classes at either college. Savannah Aviation also offers discovery flights, giving people a chance to get behind the controls of a small plane and see downtown Savannah and Fort Stewart and Tybee Island from the air. This is the second year of their program, and organizers say it's helping build a pipeline of new pilots as current pilots approach retirement.
Need is not going to change. If you look at the age of the workforce and stuff, and the retirement and stuff is going to happen over probably the next 5 to 10 years, we got to make sure we're filling that pipeline.
If you are interested in taking a discovery flight, we do have information on how to sign up at WSAV.com.